They whispered your name when you weren't there. They plotted smiles while sharpening knives behind your back, and yet they forgot something crucial. You didn't hear their conversations, but God did. Every secret word, every fake laugh, every hidden plan, recorded in silence, sealed in judgment. They thought they got away with it, didn't they? But every whisper in the dark echoes in the light. So when your silence was mocked, when your loyalty was taken for weakness, remember, it wasn't ignorance, it was restraint, divine restraint. And while they were laughing, he was listening. They thought silence meant defeat. They mistook your calm for blindness, your peace for weakness, but silence is often the sound of strategy. And while they mocked you in hidden corners, God was already building the stage for their exposure. People forget. The universe listens. Every lie they spoke about you carried weight in the unseen world. Every manipulation, every cruel laugh, none of it vanished. The truth, you see, is not buried. It's planted, and when the time is right, it grows in ways they never expected. They tried to dim your light because they feared its reflection. They tried to make you question your worth because they couldn't handle your presence. But God was not silent through it all. He was taking notes, and when he writes, he rewrites destinies. They thought you were losing. They thought you were forgotten. But what they didn't know was that God was behind the curtain, turning their private words into their public lessons. You were never the fool in their story. You were the test in theirs. It's funny, isn't it? How people think they can hide behind masks, forgetting that the one who sees in silence also judges in silence. They thought you were blind, but you were simply observing. They thought you were broken, but you were becoming bulletproof. You see, betrayal isn't always punishment. Sometimes it's protection, a divine extraction from poisonous rooms and toxic tables. You didn't lose them. God removed them when he heard what they said when you weren't around. Every time they tried to bury you, they didn't realize they were giving you soil to grow. They called you weak, yet you kept walking. They called you finished, yet you kept rising. And that terrified them. Because the moment God decides to elevate someone, no whisper can stop it, no lie can bury it, and no enemy can rewrite what heaven has already stamped as destiny. The conversations they had about you were never secrets. They were evidence. Soon, the same mouths that spoke against you will speak of you. The same rooms that laughed at your name will whisper it with regret. Because God doesn't need your defense, he delivers your vindication. When God decides to expose what was said in darkness, he doesn't shout, he arranges circumstances. He lets time do the talking, and when truth arrives, it doesn't ask for attention, it demands it. That's what they never understood. They thought they were winning by deceiving you, but every secret they shared became a thread in their own unraveling. They thought God wasn't watching, but he was just waiting. Waiting for the moment when your pain would turn into purpose. Waiting for the silence to become your strategy. Waiting for the betrayal to reveal who truly stood with you. And now, piece by piece, everything they said is coming back to them, amplified, echoed, multiplied. Because when you let God handle what you couldn't hear, he makes sure the world does. So let them talk, let them plot, let them whisper, let them pretend, because the more they speak against you, the louder God writes your redemption. Their words were daggers, but yours are destiny. They tried to destroy your reputation, but they only built your revelation. Remember this, you don't need to expose them. God already heard what you didn't, and that's all the evidence he needs. The silence that once hurt you will soon protect you. The rooms that rejected you will soon remember you, and those who laughed behind your back will one day quote your name with trembling respect. So stay patient. The game isn't over. The truth is just waiting for its entrance. If this message found you in the dark, then you already know. It was meant for you. Leave a like, subscribe for more powerful speeches, and remember, Not everything whispered against you will stay hidden. Because sometimes God hears what you don't.